Perfect, perfect, perfect.
Alright, welcome back to another Keys to the City video. And it seems like it's hell up in Harlem, huh? So Uncasa recently calls out Jim Jones. He calls out Jim Jones and basically says Jim's been hating on him forever. Basically that he was expendable because you done went and tattooed Dipset on your body, Uncasa. I've been telling you this for a while, that they didn't love you. I've been telling you for a while that they didn't respect you. But I guess, like they say, only time will tell. Because this been going on for years, y'all. You hear me? This been going on for years. But it seems like now he's just realizing that what I've been telling him for the last 15, 20 years is true. Let me tell y'all something. Un is not lying about everybody knowing who he was before he even met them dudes. And you know why? Because I took that man everywhere around Harlem and made him run through every block and battle every so-called rapper. And yes, sir, homie walked away with a lot of victorious wins. A whole lot of them. There was very few people that beat Un in rapping. Can't take that away from him. The kid got bars, the kid got skills. But the kid did not know the music business. And that's what I want to talk about. Uncasa did not know the music business, because if he knew the music business, this wouldn't have happened to little bro. Y'all hear me? If Un knew the rap business the way he knew how to rap, this wouldn't have happened to him. Because early in the game, let me tell y'all something. Excuse me. Early in the game, me and Un was building something. Yeah, we was working on something real big, y'all. We was building a legacy. And let me tell you something. Them Dipset dudes came over and what we had going on and infiltrated it. Now, the funny thing is, I used to be bitter for a lot of years about them dudes infiltrating what we had going on. But the funny part is, they infiltrated it because we let them do it. We let them do it. You know what I'm saying? And now I understand why. Because Mr. Gumbo, Mr. Luca Brasi, he was so cool with Cameron, right? That I see what he did now. He didn't give a fuck about what we was building. He always been the dude to ride someone else's wave. Never start his own wave. That's how he floated up over here. He came and rode his own cousin's wave. And then tried to outshine me, man. I remember this nigga turned to a straight asshole and was literally trying to cut my throat, y'all. Alright. I don't know what type of logic Mr. Gumbo thinks about to get ahead, but it never was honorable. It never was admirable. And the funny thing to me is, these dudes are supposed to be Muslims, right? Yeah, these dudes are supposed to be Muslims. So, riddle me this, Batman. If the Prophet Muhammad knew you guys was carrying on like this, investing into rap music, you gotta understand, Muslims don't rap. All right. Now, in the beginning, we didn't know that. No. We did not know that Muslims did not rap. Let me tell you something, B. They put me on to Al Islam. They put me on. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Gumbo's father, Big Kareem, put me on to Al Islam. And then I seen how it caused for the brothers to have some sort of unity. Maybe I gravitated towards that. Yeah, maybe I gravitated towards, maybe for that reason and that reason only. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure if that was the reason, but it may have played a part. It definitely may have played a part, because everyone always wants to be unified, you know. Unified, when you unify, it actually makes you feel like you're a part of something. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you got to watch your circle before they hurt you. Because let me tell you something, there was a lot of sneaky, underhanded shit going on 45th that I didn't even realize at the time. It took me a minute to kind of wake up and smell the coffee, how they say it. But that's why once I smelled that coffee, y'all, I immediately said, I'm not working in this coffee field no more. And that's why I backed up and stopped putting motherfuckers on how they make money. Figure out your own way now. Sell what you want to sell. And you know what? A lot of dudes up on 45th, including Luca Brasi, they all started robbing everything. Now, for you street niggas, right? Y'all would big that type of shit up. Y'all condone that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But I never really condone that type of shit, because I ain't never been a thief. Rest in peace to Old Stone, Old Dog. We always been earners. We always been the providers. We always been the ones to make the money. You understand what I'm saying? We always been the ones to make the money. Stack the money, spend the money, and do it all over again. But for some reason, I don't know what got into Luca, but boys start cutting my throat. Yeah, boys start cutting my throat, man. And trust me, the average street nigga would have probably killed his own cousin, because it was big money coming through, y'all. You know? And this is where I think I didn't cross that threshold to scheme on killing one of my own. This is where I had to learn everybody ain't your family. You know? Everybody don't have your best interest as their number one priority or responsibility. Now, this is not a bashing video. I'm not here to bash Luca Brasi. I'm not here to bash him, because for some time, you know, everybody's been thinking like Hustleman is bitter because Luca don't fuck with him, or because he don't fuck with Luca. I don't. First of all, y'all, before I woke up, before I fully fucking remembered, I thought everything was cool in the game. I didn't realize that this motherfucker was envying me so much. Because I always ask myself, what the fuck do I got that they don't got? And I never really came up with an answer, because I thought everybody had creative juices, could create, could manifest, right? Until I started seeing that this is actually a gift. Yeah. To create is actually a gift. Let me tell you something. For me to be sitting right here in my own podcast space that I acquire inside the metaverse, is such a fucking accomplishment for me. See, they want Rolls Royces, they want Rolexes, they want chandelier watches from Jacob. They want to be the biggest. But me, all I wanted to ever do was be fully fucking remembered. And let me tell you something. I know what they did last summer. Yeah. I know what they did last summer. And you should see how every time I bring this up, they get to squirming. Yeah, they get to jumping like jumping jacks. They get to jumping like chickens trying to fly. Because I'm realizing now that when you remember, it makes them feel like they need to surrender. And it gets crazy because they start acting fishy, crabby. They start moving like lobster tails. And I'm telling you, I didn't realize my cadence was worth so much. You know? Jim did the same thing to me. He did just like when we first got the Body record, right? I say, yo, Jim, let me put that on my mixtape first. That nigga was like, nah, he wanna let K Slade break it. Because he was chasing clout. He wasn't chasing really trying to grow the set. Like with everybody. He was chasing him, Cam, and Joel's clout. And he used us to do it. Now, the funny thing is, just like Cam used Luca's clout, right? Which actually came from clout from Old Stone, rest in peace, that was passed over, you know? Clout from Dick Wolf, you know? Luca didn't put all the work in, y'all. He actually never murdered nobody, all right? Now, I'm not saying these dudes don't get busy, but everybody get caught slipping, right? But the one thing that I never would have thought after riding with my cousin like brothers for 20 plus years was that he would fuck my baby mother. Yeah, he did it. Erica, we know what y'all did. I didn't have to go get a reading to remember. But guess what? When iPhones first came out, me and Kiana had one. And on her birthday, when you were celebrating your birthday in Sin City, we caught y'all on camera. Yeah, Luca. I seen you hugged up with Erica. You know it was funny? I been knew. I just didn't give a fuck. I didn't think y'all was going to this extreme to be working black magic together. I just thought you was getting that pussy. And it's funny because one day you called me and you told me you gonna try to see if you can holler at her about that child support situation I got with her. And it didn't dawn on me. How you gonna holler at her about the child support situation me and her got? It didn't really dawn on me. You know what I mean? Because I had just ran into $250,000. So my mind was somewhere else. I was trying to build a daycare for kids. You know what I'm saying? I started piggybacking off her idea. And it's funny because I never really piggyback off other people's ideas the way I did hers. But it was something about it. It was something about the way she started it. It was something about the way the whole shit was playing out. Y'all understand what I'm saying? This is real shit. Y'all see, this is what I'm saying. It's so much real shit going on behind the veil. But over here in Keys to the City podcast, we done worked up to a platform where now we got a voice. And those that want the truth, they gonna come get it. Because guess what? We not gonna hold these lies, this misconception and all this misdirection. We not taking this with us to the grave. I'm not going to Jannah. I'm going back to the field. I'm going back to the binary. I'm going back to the universe. I'm going back to where I came from. And the funny part about it, I know for a fact I ain't going to no heaven or no hell. I don't even believe in that concept no more. I never thought I would have let that concept go. That's a fact. That concept been on my mind and been riding with me and defining my courses of action everywhere I went. Everywhere I went, it defined it. Okay. And let me tell you something. It kind of shaped my discernment. Because I always had discernment, but I wouldn't apply it to everything. You know? Like I would keep discernment. I felt like discernment was to be used on street niggas, street politics, and street shit. Until I got a little older, and as I got older, I started bringing it back more into personal shit. Like, damn, I gotta use discernment on my baby mother. Damn, I gotta use discernment on my friends. Damn, I gotta use this. You know what I'm saying? I never had a brother, so this brother shit is new to me. You know what I'm saying? I had a sister. I have a sister. You know what I mean? I don't know what it feels like to have a brother, but I know what it feels like to have uncles that's supposed to be raised with you like brothers, but y'all just not on the same level. Man, I got an uncle that's supposed to be right here next to me through this whole shit, riding with me like brothers. My mother's little brother, my Uncle Tony, right? My mother raised him like her own. Me and him is in pictures like brothers, like, you feel me? Like, the funny thing is, I'm supposed to have him right next to me. And we supposed to be taking this shit over together. But because he didn't connect with me, I guess the way he was supposed to connect with me, it never worked out like that. No matter how much I tried to connect with him, show him, I don't know what to call it. I can't say it's a better life, but I just was, creating my own destiny. I was writing the codes. I was fulfilling them. I was getting them done, and I had the result so fucking with outsiders. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something, man. Rest in peace to Old Stone, man. Because if we would have never went and picked Boogie up that day, Kareem Grant, y'all would never know him, Mr. Gumbo. And this is how I know people weave their way into the timeline. We wasn't gonna fuck with them like that. We already was selling crack, doing our own things, but we just got bright ideas to go get up with family members and bring family members in. You know what I'm saying? Shit was crazy. It's so much to this story, man. It's so much shit that transpired. It's so much shit that happened. And I'm talking about way before 145th Street and the Broadway. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about before 125th Street in the Bronx, where it all started. It's just something about this timeline, y'all. It really it's just something about this timeline. It just beats me, bro. I don't know what the fuck, why it panned out this way, why certain things went this road, but I was doing remarkable things in my life, y'all. And I'm talking about in the beginning stages, I was doing remarkable shit. You heard? I was doing shit and getting away with it. I knew what to do. I was wavy. I was taught by the best. But for some reason, motherfuckers evaded my timeline. Motherfuckers evaded my timeline. And I do feel like it's when I brung Luca Brasi up to Unfold. And Cam and Jim and Fat Sean and Tito Poppins followed him. You know what I'm saying? Now, when they followed him, bro, gang, I thought it was the birth of something new. For real, for real. I thought this was a good idea. But I ain't realized these Harlem niggas was really about self. It's like out here, boy, it's no honor in success. There's no honor in success. For real, y'all. No honor in success. No matter how much you think someone is loyal to you, that loyalty goes out the window. That loyalty goes out the window. Straight up. It's just all so crazy, man. It's all so crazy. How the way this shit playing out. How the way this shit played out. Funny thing is, y'all, I don't really got no regrets. I'm just still straight flabbergasted on this nigga really stuck his penis in my baby's mother. I don't understand. What turned him on to her? Maybe it's none of my business at this point, right? Because that's the type of shit I used to go through with this cheating shit. Like, I did Shorty dirty, but goddamn, I see how payback she got. Mind you, I was fucking tapping this chick named Pinky. What was her name? No, her name was Red. You know what I'm saying? Some light-skinned little bad bitch, right? Now, she done broke up with me already, moved out the crib and all that, and left me, right? I got the bitch in the crib. I'm on E-pills and shit, right? I'm fucking this bitch. So the next morning, she comes up in there with a key. I don't even know how she got it, but she did it. She came in there and beat the living dog shit out of Shorty. Down the steps, all that. I felt bad for her. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, from there, it's like she just rocked me to sleep. You feel me? Word. She rocked me to sleep. Let me come back in her house because I wound up getting evicted out of that crib. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's just so much shit that happened. I got evicted out of there. Went to go stay with her in the crib that she got from being in the shelter. Right? We got a daughter together. You understand what I'm saying? And it's like, bruh, she just played me. I lost my moms during that time. You feel me? And then on top of that, I found condoms in her car. She already was cheating on me. You feel me? Like, Shorty was just doing the most, bro. Like, she really paid me back for that shit I did to her, y'all. That I can say. She really tried her best to pay me the fuck back, my nigga. Y'all hear me? She really tried, like, bruh, tried to finish me. That's what I gotta use. I gotta say, Shorty tried to finish me. You understand? To this day, I don't know if she even know that I know, but I know. I know. Shit deeper than rap, B. Shit deeper than rap. But I tell you one thing. When you feel something ain't right with you, you call that motherfucking enemy back. It's just a matter of time now as the universe implements correction. It's just a matter of time. You feel me? It's already been done in the spiritual. It's just catching up to the physical. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is real spill. Man, y'all stay tuned, man. The best is yet to come, man. Hit that like button, subscribe. We in the metaverse with it now. We building worlds. We got the whole world locked in. They made these glasses for a reason. Now we gonna use it to our abilities. And we're gonna show everybody what time it really is. Cause we just getting started, baby. We just warming up. We just warming up. It's all about time management, bro. It's all about time management. And we on it. I know a lot of people been thinking and guessing and wondering what angles we coming from. What's our purpose? What we doing? Listen, I'm not giving everybody the whole mission. Fulfill your mission. You know what I'm saying? Remember, stop being forgetful. Because trust me, they did it to me. They did it to me. And guess what? No one's half the battle. If you know what they did, then you could turn things around. That's where I'm at with it. I gotta know what things is at to be able to turn it around. Feel me? Gotta be able to know what's going on so I can turn it around. They've been rocking me to sleep for a long time, y'all, years. But now the joke's on you because the architect is fully online now. And I remember what they did last summer. All the sneaky shit is fit to come to an end. And you want me to tell you what's so dope about remembering? When you remember, you align yourself with truth and karma. And truth and karma becomes your new family. You heard? My new family members, my new nieces and nephews is truth and karma. And they do their thing. They get busy. They get to work. No cap. They get to work. They get to work. Truth and karma gets to work. No cap. And let me tell y'all something. Everyone must face them. There's no way you can run. There's no way you can hide. Truth and karma is out here. And let me tell you something. When the architect speaks, things get done. It's just a matter of time. Like I told you, they created it. So now they get to see exactly how it works. You dig? They get to see exactly how it plays out in real time. Let me tell y'all something, man. I've always been positive on the good side. Never been a demon. Never been moving like that. I just was a hustler who ain't know no better at a young age. But the minute I had to figure out and learn stuff, I was now accountable for my own actions. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell you something. I'm now understanding why multiple people always try to, X me out, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Like try to baller block me. You know what I'm saying? Or hate on me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm too loud and they too low. And I know more than them. You know what I'm saying? They still believing. You know what I'm saying? They still praying to an outside source that's outside of them that they never met. You know what I'm saying? But you claim to see everything. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta basically understand and overstand or understand. That's the new shit. I left them on overstanding, on that level. You know what I'm saying? I'm on some understanding shit now. I'm on some understanding shit now. You heard? Everything is being understood. Straight up. Everything's being understood. No more understanding, overstanding. That's too much. We understand now. Everything is from within. Everything happened first within. And that's the problem why a lot of people put their destiny into someone else's hands. You know what I'm saying? When you put your destiny into someone else's hands, it can get crazy. Straight up. Every time. It never fails. It never fails. That's why I've always betted on me. All the time. No matter what. I've always betted on me. Know what I mean? Straight up. You can't lose. So that's why when I take a loss, I don't get mad because I did it. I learned from it. I understand it's a destination that you got to get to, but enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. Man, I've cried many nights with my brothers, or at least I thought they was my brothers, because let me tell you something. All that brother shit be a facade, bro. You hear me? All that brother shit be a facade. Straight up. Niggas don't really be holding you down. I learned that building this platform. Building this platform, and when it takes to put some work into something for real, that builds something more better, more detrimental than just a hustle. Motherfuckers ain't got 100% to stick with it. I learned that shit, bro. And the sad part is that it kind of hurts me more than it hinders me. You know why? Because you put so much work into building something that somebody else would just look at it and don't really respect it, because they don't know from inside you where you was drawing, you know, that creative juice from. You know what I'm saying? That's how you plugged in and you locked in. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't get it. They didn't get it. You know? You got so many people out here still playing with energy, don't really know what they got. Because that's just don't know, because they really don't know what they going. That's why in the beginning I used to be like, damn, bro, I want to wake everybody up. I want everybody to remember who they are. But then I realized that's not a part of the plan. It's not a part of the plan for everybody to wake up. It's not a part of the plan. But at the same token, everybody got to wake up. You follow what I'm trying to say? Got a lot of work to do. But we got a lot of things to talk about moving forward. Getting it popping in the Metaverse podcast. First one to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be dope. It's going to be dope. We got some dope topics, dope guests, and we going to learn a lot about the Metaverse. Y'all going to learn it while I'm learning it, or while I'm remembering it, right? Y'all going to learn it while I'm remembering it, but we going to get to it. Key to the City Podcast. Stay tuned. Hey, Meta. Stop recording.
Recording started.